Hi guys, my name is Philip English and I am a robotics enthusiast reporting on the latest business and application on robotics. My mission is to get you robot optimized to support industry, infrastructure and innovation. Today we've got Arthur Keeling from Indus Four, and Indus Four really is looking to redefine how organisations access and control automation to solve their problems. So Arthur, hello.
Hello, nice to be here.
Nice to be here. Thank you for your time. So I think the first thing that we wanted to go through is just really just a bit of an explanation about yourself and the company, if that's okay, just to give us like an overview.
Absolutely, of course. Well, Indus Four was founded just before the first lockdowns of COVID, and we'd set out to deliver automation for people by tackling problems that they hadn't normally associated that could be automated. So by offering solutions that could help them tackle challenges that they maybe didn't think they could automate. And over the last 12 months, obviously the world has changed beyond recognition. But what that has led for us is we've become the sort of go-to of automating tasks that people thought they couldn't automate. And that has led to a lot of work with pharmaceutical companies, the NHS, but also food producers we've been speaking to. And these were jobs which they didn't previously think they even wanted to automate, but events have overtaken them. And we've been helping deliver sometimes prototypes, sometimes working solutions, and so helping provide those tools for them to automate solutions that traditionally they may not have wanted to approach 5 years ago.
Wow. So because of the pandemic, it's made those end users think a little bit more about how they can do their normal manufacturing and processing, and obviously then they've come to you to say, okay, look, we do need to think about this, like we've never done it before, and we need some smart and creative solutions to actually get this working.
Absolutely. So we've brought together a team, and our team is made up of sort of AI vision specialists, and then we've got mechanical engineers, electronical engineers. So by having that broad skills of team, and by being located next to the Bristol Robotics Lab, it gives us that access to huge amounts of knowledge, and by being able to pool resources like that, we're able to sort of tap into researchers from the universities in Bristol, but also we've got our own offices next to it. And that sort of collaboration has helped us tackle a lot of those challenges. And it's been tasks that traditionally people they weren't a problem before, but they are now, whether it be because of having to distance staff, they're having to automate a process, or it's because there was a job they didn't do before all of this, and they're now having to do, and they've discovered that needs automating because it's very burdensome, taking time, or quite often we find it's valuable staff doing mundane work suddenly, and they're having to find a way of freeing up their valued staff, whether it be doctors or people working in pathology departments and things like that.
Right, I see. Yeah. I see. So the business is only about a year old, or two years old?
Just over a year old now.
Just over a year, and then the history of the business. Are you from sort of the Bristol Robotics Lab like background, or have you?
So I was at university here in Bristol as well, which is how I've become associated with it, and have worked with various projects with other companies before starting this, with 3D printing technologies. Have worked with some drones before, and that sort of combination of projects we've worked on enabled us to bring together that team that is now delivering what we are able to do, and it's offering those services to people who need to automate those tasks. And it's that sort of broad range of skills that we've all learned over quite a few years. Got a team of 10 now delivering these, and then we're able to sort of use external sort of people for other areas to help support that.
Right, and I suppose the problems that you're solving, it's going to be a complete mixture. I know some of the interviews, we see a lot of the vendors sort of focusing on one particular problem, but it sounds like obviously you're more of a speak to the customer, get an understanding of what they need to do, and realize what their overall problems are, and then come back to solve them. Is it? I suppose the question is it. Are you finding the same sort of problems that you're solving, or are they completely different for every customer?
No, actually not. It's a really good point. We are tackling problems which often end up having mass market appeal.
Okay.
So we're finding we're not working on a one-off project. When we're working on a project, we often then analyze what else is available out there. And then we realize that they are not the only person who has that problem. And those are the problems we've been focused on. So we're able to help offer it to other people beyond there. And by using our sort of platform that we're developing, we're able to scale those benefits for other people, not just as one-off products. And that's something that we do really importantly when we are working with customers. We look beyond just that case as well. So we're always looking, 1, 2, and 5 years down the road of how we can bring those benefits, and not just in the immediate short term.
Right. And then, so do you end up supplying the customer with like a finished product solution or a finished product software? Is that how it works, or?
Well, a combination of the two. We have our own platform that we've developed as well to help support our hardware rollouts. And we're looking at how we could partner with other sort of hardware manufacturers to offer our platform as a standalone product, but also continuing to show what is possible using our software with our hardware solutions at the moment. And that's where we've been deploying them with some pharmaceutical companies and within the NHS at the moment, supporting some of the work they're doing. And we've been using those as the case studies and the proof points of what is possible with a new way of trying to handle different parts of automation. And these are often highly trained individuals who multiple PhDs, and their knowledge and brain power is incredible, but they're not robot experts. And it's about making it accessible for them. And so that's how we've tried to deliver these tools.
Deliver the tool. And is your software system INX? Is that the one? I was doing a bit of research, and I was on your website, system INX, or is that something completely different?
That was one of our earlier prototypes of our system, and it's that's version 1, and we're evolving it as we go. And that's been a really key learning point for us, is as we've been working on a number of these projects over the last year with a range of different customers, that sort of learning, and that learning is going into the platform to improve it. And we're working with companies, manufacturers of off-the-shelf components in Germany, in the UK, and by being able to work with them, we're able to sort of bring the benefits of our platform to them as well.
Right. Okay, that's really, really interesting. So obviously solving the customer's problems, obviously having a look at the solutions. I mean, it's I suppose what's the bigger picture then? I suppose if you've got your own platform, is it to obviously grow the platform and obviously have the ability to integrate with lots of different vendors? Is that what you're thinking?
Well, much like yourself, Savio, as a robot enthusiast, our team are equally sort of enthusiastic about machine vision, robotics, and getting automation out there. And it's about getting it to more people. And I think in the next 15 years, we're going to see the automation and digitalization of manufacturing processes that are going to dwarf what has come before us already. And I think it's going to be a really exciting time to see what happens now. And that's where we're trying to enable more people to benefit from that change, whether that be just simple sensors that you're putting into a shop to help control the temperature and reduce your energy output for environmental reasons, or you're controlling a chicken shed to improve the climate in it, or you're using a robotic arm for pick and place at the end of the latest vertical farming installation somewhere. It's about trying to enable a platform to let more and more people access them, as we see more and more people trying to embrace better ways of working.
Wow. Yeah, no, it sounds like you guys have got some great projects there. I mean, I suppose I quite like the idea is obviously like you work on a solution and then you can see how you can take that to the mass market. I mean, would you I've seen people do that before, and they would normally almost brand it and create their own company, or and it'd be another company spin-off of your company. Is that something you guys sort of see in the future?
That's not how we operate at the moment. Okay. And by pooling our resources and developing these products, it means that we are able to deliver some better value for money as well for people. So by rather than spinning everything off, we're able to keep knowledge and skills contained within the company so that we can take learning from different projects, because we often find there is crossover between some of these, and then we don't get any trips or spills with different companies having competition over each other. And by bringing it together and having that sort of collaboration between all the projects within our company enables us to take learning from areas you wouldn't have thought you could have taken a lesson or anything like that from, and you pick up all sorts of great little insights. But that's also one of the benefits of being based somewhere where you've got access to people like the Bristol Robotics Lab. You have conversations with people, and those are the moments that can really help fix that problem, or how are we going to get a certain thing to move in a certain way. And that is something I think we're all looking forward to once we can get back into the office, being able to have those design and engineering meetings, which are much more challenging when they're done like this at the moment.
On the virtual arena, yes.
Indeed.
Okay. I suppose the other question that I had was more in regards to I suppose like opportunities to work with you guys. So is it, if you have a customer, say in pharma or in a hospital, what's the best way to work with you? Is it to literally say, oh look, here's some videos, here's some pictures, this is what we need to do, like can you guys have a go at creating like a system for us? Is that how you guys work? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've been often we're approached by people and they come to us saying, this is my problem and this is the challenge I'm looking to solve, and they then we sort of evaluate it internally and see what we can do, and that's normally just a consultation with them and a conversation where we can scope it out. We've had a project this year that we had our first meeting on the 11th of January for it, and we are already sort of rolling out the product in the coming weeks for them. So that's something as well that we're able to bring, is that sort of speed and agility within our team as well. But that's sometimes why we've also partnered with larger organizations. So larger organizations have looked to automate tasks, and they've come to us saying, you've got that speed and agility you're looking for. We'll work with you on projects. So we've had that combination of individuals coming with photos and problems they'd like to solve, all the way to larger companies saying, we're looking to partner with sort of an agile automation company to help us fix problems.
Right. You guys do some amazing stuff.
Yeah.
So what would be the next steps in getting in contact with you, and what sort of industries would be the best sort of marks for getting in contact with you guys?
Well, at the moment, we've got a really strong focus in the medical sector, and we're working really closely with a large number of doctors and pharmaceutical companies. So if you are in the medical sector, we'd love to hear from you. We've got a number of products we're developing in this space at the moment, ranging from primary care all the way to sort of pathology departments. And we'd be really interested to hear from you to see if we could also bring these products to help benefit you, but also maybe improve them and get your feedback and thoughts on them if possible. It would be fantastic to talk.
Right, fantastic, Arthur. Well, yeah. So that sounds very exciting. And I think what we'll do then, guys, is we'll have a catch up with Arthur in the next sort of 3 to 6 months and just see some of these the projects that the guys are working on. But it sounds like some very, very exciting stuff. And very much thanks for your time today, Arthur. It's very much appreciated.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for having me here, and look forward to touching base in maybe a couple of months' time and updating everyone on where we've got to with our projects.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it.